Thank you, Rob. Thank you, first of all, for all of you coming out and supporting this event. We're very excited to be back in Texas, to be here in the Dallas area. You know, it's important to continue to build a market here in Texas. I mean, it's always been a great market for championship boxing, and you know, it's always treated us at Golden Boy well, and we hope that you guys are going to enjoy Saturday's event. Top level fights, world championship caliber fighters, and it's going to be a great event on DAZN, brought to you by DAZN. I want to give special thanks to Lester Bedford, who partnered up with us in this event, for being instrumental, helping us find the right venue, and for helping us bring Vergil back to his hometown. So this is an important event for Vergil, obviously, being back in his hometown. I want to thank the city of Grand Prairie for all the support they've given us in this event, and for them to open up the market like they have so that we can be able to bring championship boxing in this area of Dallas, which is an important area of Dallas, and I'm sure that, you know, all the home fans here are going to come out and support and watch some great fights. Together with DAZN, we're committed to bringing these events, some of the marquee fighters in boxing, without the price of a pay-per-view, and it's going to be exclusive on DAZN. If the fans want to come out in person, there's still tickets available. They're going fast. I'm expecting a sellout on Saturday. I think that we're going to sell out. I mean, we're very, very close. There's a few tickets left. Tickets are priced at the top level ticket is $125, and they go all the way down to $30. You can still purchase tickets at goldenboytickets.com, axs.com, or you can come here to the theater at Grand Prairie at the box office. You can get tickets, or you can call 1-888-929-7849. Lastly, I want to thank our sponsors that are very instrumental in helping us put these shows together. Tecate Beer, the official beer of boxing, and Hennessy, never stop, never settle. Obviously, this is a very, very nice arena. It's great for boxing. I think that the fans and a lot of you guys here today from the media are going to enjoy the setting. It's an intimate setting. You're going to be right in front of the action. And they've treated us well here at the theater. I mean, everybody that's been involved with us doing this event, they've treated us well. I think that this is the beginning of a long relationship. I don't see why we won't come back here. I think that everybody's loved the venue, and I think the fans are going to enjoy it on Saturday.
First and foremost, thank you guys, Golden Boy, for inviting us out here to fight home in Texas. Second of all, I want to thank God for this opportunity to fight in front of my home state, Texas. I'm originally from Austin, Texas, so it feels pretty good to actually be here and to actually be fighting in front of my actually old fight friends from amateurs. Alex and Alex, George, Hector. We all was in the same locker room, getting ready for the fights together. It felt really awesome. I just want to say thank you guys for the fans for coming out and supporting Golden Boy and the Dallas fighters and Vergil. And secondly, I want to thank my sponsor, Cherish, my team Maison. And I want to take this moment to dedicate this fight to the victims of El Paso and Daytona. It was epic to hear about that, and I definitely want to dedicate my fight to that. Thank you.
Raise it up? Yeah. Let me see. Let's see here. Can I? No, I don't think so. But you know what you can do is just take it.
All right. First of all, I want to thank Golden Boy, my family, my team, Lester Bedford, Ronnie Shields, Elite Sports. Without the environment I grew up with my family, I would have been going a different direction where I am today. And we finished training camp with a bang. We've been preparing for this fight with Ronnie. We've been working on staying tighter, working my jab more, looking to step back and counter. And it's crazy because me and Vergil, we came from we came from the same high school. So it's awesome. You know, I used to watch Vergil when he was an amateur, you know, TKOing people and knocking people out in Golden Gloves. You know, I looked up to him at one point, and it's just awesome seeing where he is today, and for me being able to fight on the undercard as my pro debut. And another thing, I have to give all glory to God, because without God, without God's will, I want to be where I'm at today. So thank you.
Hi. Me, no speak in English, excuse me. Thank you so much on the people. En particular, contento de poder presenciar este evento, desearle un buen combate a Vergil, que lo tuve de compañero y una excelente persona, y no descubro nada si digo que va a ser campeón del mundo. En particular, me gusta hablar arriba del ring, estoy preparado para lo que vine, así que todo lo que diga puede pasar desapercibido si no lo cumplo el día sábado. Muchísimas gracias, saludo a mi tierra Argentina, a mi pueblo y a toda mi familia.
Thank you. He said thank you for the support. No, I'll translate. I'll try to remember everything he said. He said he's very excited for being here, great opportunity to be on this card, to be fighting alongside one of his stablemates, ex-stablemates, and Vergil Ortiz. He wishes him luck. He said he's here to put on a good show. He's proud to represent Argentina and proud to be fighting here in Texas for his show. So thank you guys for coming out and supporting him.
First off, I want to thank Golden Boy, Dazen for this opportunity, you know, to be on a stacked card with all these great fighters that I grew up with in the amateurs. It's a great blessing to be here fighting on the same card, you know, Vergil being the main event on a great fight. All these guys, and of course my brother, fighting with him on the same card is always a great experience, and we always pushing each other to be greater every time. I want to thank my manager, Lamont Roach Sr., you know, always making sure we're ready for every fight. Irving Powell, you know, this is hometown for us as well, so we're glad to be back home. I want to also thank Coach Robert and, of course, my dad for, you know, getting me to this point where we are right now. And just excited to perform on Saturday night, and hope to see you guys there. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I just want to give a big thank you to Golden Boy and the Zone for having us here today. Thanks to everyone here that came out to show support to all the fighters here. It's going to be a great show for all the fighters here on the card. Again, just like my brother said, I'm going to reiterate a few things that he said. We grew up with a lot of these amateurs, you know, seeing each other in the tournament, seeing each other on the bout list, but it's going to be even a greater feeling being in the locker room, warming up next to each other and seeing each other rack up those wins. But it feels great to be home. It feels great to see the family and friends, familiar faces out here, the media. But a great show is going to be put on Saturday night. I want to give a big shout out to my manager, Lamont Roach Sr., to Team No Excuse out in D.C., to Irving Powell. Like George said, it's home, and I just want y'all to know, get your earplugs ready, because the Team Rincon brothers are going to bring a lot of noise on Saturday. So I also want to glorify God in everything that I do. So blessings to everybody here, and again, glorify God in everything. Thank you.
I would like to thank Golden Boy and the Zone for the opportunity, everyone for coming out, my team for getting me ready, my dad for starting everything. Without him, I wouldn't be here. My team, Chepe and Pita, for getting me ready, Robert, my manager and trainer. Without them, I wouldn't be at this point where I am. I'm just ready for Saturday and ready to put on a great show. Thank you.
This next fight, the second fight, it's not too often that as promoters or even boxing fans and media, you get to see a trilogy. You know, if guys fight each other 3 times, you know that the first 2 fights were great fights. And that's what we have here in this fight. You have 2 kids that match up so well that we're doing the 3rd fight between them on Saturday. The first 2 fights were very close. The first one was a draw, I believe. The second one was a split decision win. And these guys really have the true heart of a champion, and that's the reason why they decided, let's do the 3rd one. Let's get it on. Let's give the fans what they want. I mean, that's how exciting these fights have been. Oscar Negreta's been with Golden Boy for a while. He felt that he came up just a little short in the second fight, Many people thought he won. It was a close fight, could have gone either way, but he demanded the third fight and said, I want to fight him again. I want to prove that I can beat him, and that's the reason why we put on this fight. So I want to have him come up and say a few words. Oscar Negrete. Oscar?
Bueno, primero que todo, muy buenas tardes a todos. Quiero darle las gracias a Dios, a Golden Boy, por permitirme hacer lo que me gusta.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I want to thank God, first of all. I want to thank Golden Boy for getting me this opportunity again.
Como todos pudieron ver, han sido dos emocionantes peleas, las cuales yo he ganado. Todo el mundo ha visto. Diferente a lo que vieron algunos jueces, pero aquí estamos una vez más para probar que el verdadero campeón soy yo.
And what can I say? These two fights were very, very good fights, emotional fights, where I felt that I won. Most people have told me that I won, and I'm here again to prove that I won and I'm the true champion.
Este sábado van a ver una vez más que vengo muy bien preparado, vengo más preparado que las dos veces anteriores. Y espero que Joshua Franco esté preparado y que esta vez venga a pelear, no a correr como la última vez.
And this time I'm prepared like never before, even better than the first two fights. And I hope that Joshua Franco is prepared. And I hope that this time he comes to fight, not to run.
Muchas gracias a todos y nos vemos el sábado.
Thank you to everybody. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Franco, one of our top prospects as well. He's the current NABF and WBA International Bantamweight Champion. Put two terrific fights against Oscar Negrete. Two very, very close fights. Again, you know, a lot of fans were split. They could have gone either way. The last fight, he pulled off a victory. It was a split decision victory. He deserves all the credit in the world for getting in and fighting a tough guy like that. He's fighting pretty much at home now. You know, he is from San Antonio. He's coming out here now to fight. So for him, it's a little bit of a hometown fight, which is great. But you know what? Very exciting fighter. Very exciting fighter. I love watching him fight. And he's going to do his thing on Saturday and prove that he truly is the victor in the first two fights. So I want to bring him up to say a few words. Joshua Franco.
What's up? How's everybody doing? Thank you for everybody coming out. I want to thank Golden Boy, thank God, and hope everybody makes it out to see a good card, good explosive card, and see me get another victory. I think I won the first one. I won the second one, and this time's going to be even worse for him. Thank you.
Okay, so that brings us now to our main event. A fight that, you know, for us, that Golden Boy, you know, it's hard sometimes when you have two guys from the same promotional company, you have them fight each other. But, you know, that's boxing, guys. It's not like any other sport. Sometimes you have to fight guys that are with the same promoter. Sometimes you have to fight guys that, you know, fight guys that are from the same gym. That's boxing. It's an individual sport. And in order to do this fight, it was mixed emotions for our matchmakers, Roberto Diaz, Oscar, myself. But, you know, both guys wanted it. Both guys want to prove that they belong. You have a top contender in Antonio Orozco, who just fought for the world title, lost in a very close fight against the champion Ramirez. And then you have the young, up-and-coming prospect that wants to be a contender and knows that he has to beat guys like this in order to be considered for a world championship fight. It has all the makings of a dramatic fight, an emotional fight, and what better place than here in Grand Prairie, which is, you know, Vergil's hometown. And Antonio Orozco, look, he said, look, I don't care where the fight is, I'll fight anybody, any place. And he's proving it because, you know what, he does have the heart of a champion. He has the heart of a lion, and he wants to win this more than anything. He's got an incredible, incredible record, 28-1, 17 big knockouts. He's relentless. I'll have him say a few words, Antonio Orozco.
Primero que todo, buenas tardes a todos, me parece. Y antes de comenzar, quiero dar las gracias a Dios, ¿verdad? Y a Golden Boy, a The Zone, por darme esta oportunidad de estar aquí frente a ustedes, Texas, darles una gran noche de boxeo y pues buscando una victoria, ¿verdad? Para que mi carrera siga adelante y tener otra oportunidad a un título mundial. First and foremost, I want to thank God and, for giving me the opportunity to be here once again. Texas, for being here. Texas is a big state. I know you guys are going to come in strong, probably come in like that heat that's outside. And, I just want to welcome everybody, Saturday night for a great night of boxing. We know the tremendous fighter that Vergil Ortiz is. Everyone knows my style of fighting. And it's just a fight that you don't want to miss. This is a great opportunity, not just for myself, but for him. Putting us both at a world title shot once again. So definitely a big fight for myself, and looking for that victory Saturday night. Thank you.
What can I say about Vergil? It's a coming out party in his hometown. Since day one that we started working with Vergil, his dad told me, Eric, Vergil is on a mission. Ever since he started as a little kid boxing, he's on a mission. I don't think you understand what you have on your hands here. This kid has dedicated his entire life, sacrificed everything for boxing. And that's all he thinks about. He eats, drinks, sleeps boxing. He's on a mission. He wants to be a world champion. He wants to be the youngest world champion. He wants to take over the world, and he'll fight anybody. And he's proved it every single fight. We've put some really tough tests in front of him, and he's passed every test with flying colors. This is the toughest fight of his career. This is the toughest fight. But he knows it. He knows that he's been in the gym with other world champions. He's sparred with some of the top fighters in the world, and he's excelled in the gym. But now there's no more training. There's no more sparring in the gym. Now this is the fight. This is a real fight. And it's kind of like sink or swim for him. He understands how important this fight is. He's in great shape. He's trained like never before. We're very, very happy for him that it's a homecoming. But he's going to have his hands full on Saturday. And either he's going to elevate his game to another level that proves that he belongs amongst the top fighters in the world, or it's back to the drawing board because he has a hungry guy in Antonio Orozco that's going to come and take it all away. So that's how dramatic this fight's going to be in the main event. We're very, very excited about it. He's your very own, hopefully future world champion if he gets past Saturday. And I'll have him say it in his few words. Vergil Ortiz Jr. Vergil.
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I just want to thank some of my sponsors, Mike's Trucking and Good Day Cafe and the rest of Grand Prairie. And I want to thank Golden Boy and specifically Eric Gomez. He was literally one of the, not even one of, he was the first guy to discover me when I was an amateur. He gave me this opportunity, and I'm just really grateful for it. What can I say? I've had a ton of interviews. We had a press conference before. I think everything that's said is pretty much said already. I'm not here to mess around. Golden Boy's giving me some hard fights, and like Eric said, I've passed them with flying colors. Even though I'm colorblind, it's whatever. Antonio Orozco is a very tough opponent. I'm not taking him lightly at all. He deserves all the respect in the world, especially in that ring. We both come prepared for this fight. Like Eric said, it's sink or swim. Good thing I'm a good swimmer. Not literally, though. I kind of suck at swimming, literally, but I'm talking figuratively here. And you know what? I'm just looking forward to seeing those familiar faces in the audience, and best of luck to Antonio Orozco. This isn't personal. It's just a sport. We're here to support our families. And other than that, I just want to thank everyone out here for coming out, and God bless.